We have a national economic imperative to grow our students who are studying science, technology, engineering, math. And what we're seeing happen is that there's a split. At the high school level, 75% roughly of girls want to go into these areas, but by the time they get to school, fewer and fewer are either going into STEM majors or staying the course. Less than half of women who start a major in STEM graduate in STEM.
We started STEM Girls for Social Good because we just had a real passion for helping girls to see their potential. We also realized that they lacked confidence, they lacked exposure, and they lacked support. And STEM Girls for Social Good is about creating a space where more girls get exposed, they build their confidence, and now they realize that they have role models that they can aspire to in this space.
It's really important to show the girls that there's possibility, there's things that you can do in this field, that the opportunities are there and they're real, and no matter where you come from, what walk of life, you can do it. You can take a risk. You can be more than you are today.
There's so many STEM programs that Booz Allen has participated in over the years. We belong to so many STEM organizations, and I think programs like this one really demonstrate our commitment to the community and to the issue at large.
Women or girls may not naturally feel comfortable in a STEM field. They may not have the confidence, they may not feel that they're good enough to enter into those fields. They may not see people like themselves in those fields, so that's what programs like this are all about.
Setting up an environment where there are more women in STEM leadership positions and where girls can see these women and learn about what they're doing, that's what will encourage them and inspire them that it's something that they can also do.
STEM is everything. The way that we're going to solve problems has to do with demystifying STEM and showing girls that STEM is a part of our everyday life. And they can see where STEM, being in a STEM career, is going to be helpful to solving problems of food distribution, food deserts, whether we're talking about food or whether we're talking about getting to Mars.
We picked the problem of food deserts because it's prevalent and it's growing and it's real for them. There are a number of areas and zip codes here within Washington, D.C. that are considered food deserts.
So in this case, the U.S. Department of Agriculture is actually working on addressing food deserts, and they are a client of ours. We thought the opportunity for the girls to actually get involved in a real client challenge would just add that extra element of reality to the experience.
So we're creating urban aquapods, where we're showing them you have a rock and you have water and you have goldfish, and then you put microplants on top. Right there in your apartment in the middle of a food desert, you are growing things that you can actually eat.
The opportunity here is to be able to grow food regardless of the space that you may even have available. One of the important parts of this program this year was our partnership with Urban Pastoral.
Urban Pastoral really exists to foster connectivity through food. It's to create that relationship with human populations and the origins of our food. Looking at problems and how we can apply STEM to show these young girls that they can be leaders in this field. And some of them will take these seeds and physically plant a garden, but it's more of the seeds of understanding and how they look at problems and different ways to solve them.
This is an extension of the Booz Allen brand of being problem solvers. We're basically throughout this week showing the girls their ability to create solutions and be problem solvers to real world challenges.
This program, because of the way it was designed, we're actually showing and including a lot of people, not only the young girls, but the interns and the people that are mid-career and also people that are more senior. They actually have this whole group of people at all the different levels that they can reach to. And I think it reinforces the value of having access to resources and mentors.
By working with interns who study science and who study engineering, they're able to see, I understand the problem, but now I can do something about it.
I participated this week because when I was going into high school, I did a similar camp for STEM, and that's actually what made me decide to do mechanical engineering. Girls really do need to see women in STEM saying, this is what I did when I was your age, it got me involved in engineering, and I love what I'm doing.
We're excited to have Chef Jess join us this year because not only is she a chef, but she's also a certified nutritionist. And that's another way for us to show the girls an example of how you can be an entrepreneur and actually take what they've learned today and create a business for themselves.
Today I came here to give a cooking demonstration to the girls and also talk to them about cooking healthy and doing what you really aspire to do. They have the aqua pods now with the microgreens so they know how to grow those at home.
In the simplest form, it's putting food on the plate. It starts with good, honest food.
This is an area where you've got people in the community that don't have access to large supermarkets. They need the food, and it's just trying to figure out how to put a business model together to make sure that it is a system that has a feedback loop and it sustains itself.
Being able to work with the entrepreneurs who are within Baltimore, helping them scale their businesses. At the end of the day, if we can help a small business grow and scale, it could mean job creation. And any time we can help with aiding in job creation in the city is a big win.
That's what entrepreneurship is all about, is taking existing resources or process innovation, and a lot of it is just problem solving. It's these kids that are going to be responsible for feeding the planet in the next 50 years.
STEM Girls for Social Good is more than just a one-week program. It really is about creating an initiative and a movement that everyone can get behind to help us solve this problem.
We're working with the startup community, we're working with the not-for-profit community, we're working with the academic community. We're bringing all of this diversity of thought. It's all in the mix, and that helps us really have a unique and differentiated perspective around innovation.
We have a lot of great women in STEM fields at Booz Allen doing amazing things. We can showcase them as role models and get their stories out there to start to change what people perceive as the type of work that we do in these fields.
Be confident, be strong. If you know, say that you know and stand up. If you don't know, ask a question. Don't be afraid, unleash your potential because it's there.